support my channel, man. Let's go. Okay, so we back up and rolling. Welcome in. Happy Thursday, my people, my very good people. I am your host, Aaliyah Wade. I am currently at work, but I decided that I am going to be going live while I'm at work because if you're not connected with me already, I am a live host on TikTok. I'm coming on here. If you read my description, I'm on here for real time, real conversations. So I'm open to just real conversations, all respectful conversations, but open and real. One thing that I am working on right now is getting close to the job. As well as that, available. I'm open for interviews. So the interviews that I'm looking for will be basically, yeah. He said he's not using it. He done. Um, What I am interested in is interviews about success, entrepreneurs, on your road to being successful, your businesses, things if you have went through things, traumatic things, and you would like the world to talk about it. I've been reaching out to a few people, and on October the 24th, I will be having my first interview. Um, which will be with a motivational speaker, and a business owner. He has his own shoe line. So that will be October the 24th. Um, he actually just came out with a movie. He is actually a detective. And it's called The Shape of Halloween. Featuring Michael Myers. So it's about Michael Myers getting out of jail. Y'all know Michael Myers is crazy, right? So they just released him, and of course he's on the bench hurting people. So y'all know that's what Michael Myers do. It took me a minute, but I now have my chat available and it's open. So I'm loving that. My Favo, she helps me. She has always helped me since the day that I met her. Um, awesome, awesome woman. Look like another mom. Um, but yes, y'all, I wanted to work on your relationship with God. Because without God, it's kind of hard to get through life. I don't know about y'all, but I have went through things in my life that I know that it was nobody but God. He saved me. He has changed me. He has helped me. He has been there. He's by my side. Not that I've never acknowledged that, you know, God is the main man in my life, number one, but I listen to a lot of things. I get opinions about a lot of things, and I know that I would always put like God first in a lot of things, but in all reality, sometimes we say we're putting him first, but we're not. So I had to recognize that I'm a hard critic on myself, so I can be honest with myself before anybody can be honest with me. Um, Welcome in, y'all. Welcome in. How y'all doing? How y'all doing? How are you determined a God exits nice legs? Oh wow, well, I appreciate the comment. How are y'all doing? But happy Thursday. I hope y'all are having an amazing day. As y'all see, I'm at work. This is like my third time going live. If y'all don't mind, make sure y'all like the live. If y'all would like, subscribe as well. But um, I know that I was saying I was putting God first, but in our reality, was I? A lot of us we say that we put God first, and we really don't, right? Of course, putting God first doesn't mean that you want to be a preacher or a pastor or you want to be a prophet. Those are gifts that are solely given by God. But in reality, putting God first is just knowing that God woke you up this morning, right? So I created content yesterday. It's easier said than done for sure to put. Yeah, like for real. Red Rover, it is. And that's the thing about it. I had to realize that, okay, no, I'm not always putting God first, but I need to. Hey sis, good morning, good morning, good morning, everyone. I need to. So that's what I'm more focused on. But again, my platform will be solely about real talk, real conversations. It really will be. And why would you worship a God that gives laws for slavery? Exodus 21, Leviticus 25, and join all the babies of the world in the great flood. And Bertadius, I think I said that right. I apologize if I messed it up. Welcome in. Good morning. Good morning. Thank you for the compliment. I appreciate it. I hope y'all are having an amazing day. That's first. But to be honest, you may be right, right? The God I serve, I truly believe in. These are all acts that have happened in real life. God didn't do these things. The thing about it is, I feel like people put this stipulation on God, like, oh, well, if God did this, God did that. Why did He do this? Why did He do that? God, the thing about the world is, we put just like we do in real life. You want to talk back to real hair? No, this is actually not my real hair. I cut my hair off. Sometimes at the beginning of the year, so I had like a full fade, but I'm growing my hair back now. I actually show y'all my real hair. I'm gonna come as authentic as possible when y'all see me on live and on my content as well. So make sure you subscribe, okay? Make sure you subscribe. I will be on every morning. Again, I'm new to YouTube, so I don't know what I'm up against, but I'm ready for it. I like whatever you got going on for real. My bad, didn't mean to interrupt. You're fine. But I don't really understand, you know, people say things about what the Bible talks about, but if you realize that the thing that the Bible talks about is things that happen in real life, right? God had you have to believe that God is helping you, saving you. The things that happen in the real life, people drowning kids, God didn't drown no kids. Whoever did that, they let the devil do that. God didn't drown kids. God didn't do half of the things that went on in the Bible, right? God of the Bible is a literal monster. So you say how is he a literal monster though? Explain to me. Because what you just said, you picked out the scriptures too, so you know the Bible. But if the Bible and God is a monster, and I don't really like arguing with people because again, I'm on my own journey with God. And I mean nobody could ever steer me away, from God. But no, God flooded the world because he was unhappy with humans. That's it. So God was unhappy with humans because of what? They were drowning kids, right? They were being disrupted. So he finished, he took care of it. First of all, I don't believe any of these claims are real because there is no evidence for it. I'm talking about the character. No, he did the drowning. Okay, he did the drowning. God did the drowning. In the Bible, God did the drowning. Like I said, you don't believe any of those things, I respect it. You know what I'm saying? I don't try to talk anybody into believing something that I want to believe. Again, that's your belief. I respect it. I'm not gonna challenge you on it. Government going to do it again with Trump, not caring about global warming. Subway, look, Trump is a whole nother story, right? Because to me, that's some bullshit. Okay? It's some bullshit because why did y'all allow this man to get in office and be this disruptive? But again, some people are still on his side. Of course, the rich. Um, and some of the rich is not even with it. Yep, and he ended 70,000 men because King David did. Is that a good God? Well, look, like I said, I'm not gonna challenge you on it because I'm on my own walk with God, right? And even if I knew biblically everything about the Bible, that's not a conversation I would have with you or anyone else because I feel like your belief is your belief. I can't knock your belief. That's what you believe in. Why would I knock that? You know what I'm saying? That's how you feel about it. I can't fight you on that. But one thing I know is that I know that my God has protected me. He has saved me and the things he has done for me because I know it was nobody else but God. It wasn't man. It wasn't man. And who am I supposed to believe? It was me. It was my doing that do it. So I respect you. He sent two bears to a mule children because they mocked a bald man. Is that a good God? So he sent these people. So people that's of the world is still God. Is that what you're telling me? It's people that, and like I said, I can't really I know what God done for me. I don't know about what he done for them, or what happened in those times. Again, because I don't even know that scripture you just pulled out. I don't know what happened. I would be sure to go look. I'll be sure to go look at it and read it. But and then some people they read the Bible and they get a different understanding from it, right? Because you said you don't believe in any of those things, so I'm pretty sure you know more than just the Bible. You know about the Quran and everything, right? And with that, it's like you're just you're getting what you get from it. To me, I feel like people of the world, the humans, are disruptive anyway. Ever heard of Mysterious of the Ages? No, James, what's that? What's that? I have not heard of that before. What is that? But yeah, y'all, I'm new to this YouTube thing. I love it. Y'all talk to me. Look, I'm not a preacher. I do believe in the Lord. I mean, nobody could change my mind about that. But I'm not gonna fight you on it. We can have a conversation all day, honestly. God is loving but doesn't tolerate wickedness. That's it. If you really knew the Bible, you know exactly why God acted in the way He did. God teaches us the benefits of ourselves. Thank you. That's it, Samaria. I hope I said that right. Or Summer, can you spell it out for me? Put it in the chat for me. I don't want to keep messing it up. You are saying God interacts with us. He saved and protected you, but allows 10,000 children to starve death every day. He doesn't allow these things, right? These are the circumstances that people are in. The thing about it is, people put God as if God is supposed to make everything good. Everything's not supposed to be good. Even in those times, biblical times, things were not good. God can't say if the world was perfect, what would be going? We wouldn't be even having this conversation right now, right? If the world everything went right, the kids didn't starve, nobody was homeless, what the world would be perfect. Starting out when the Adam and Eve, all these things happened, there was sin. There's going to be sin. Humans are not perfect, right? No, you said he saved and protected you, meaning he's interacting with you, but he's not feeding children. He He saved and protected more than me. That's the thing. I don't know about those children, and I'm pretty sure if there's some way they're not just starved, they're getting food. They're just not getting food as much as they probably should, or the nourishment that they probably should, or the situation that's going on, or the person that's over them, or whatever country they're in. You know what I'm saying? It's situations. It's Nisi Dunn just said it. Free will. But again, God didn't. God didn't. Everything's not going to be perfect. We can't expect it to be. And did Pharaoh have free will when God hardens his heart? Did Moses have free will when he presented himself as a burning bush? And see, that's what I'm saying. I'm sorry, I'm not gonna get your name right. Sam Aura Tactics. Make sure y'all subscribe as well. I mean, if y'all comfortable with subscribing. If you believe God is actually working to protect you, but fail to give basic food rations for children. And that's the thing, though. You said something about children, but I know it's homeless people that's right down the street from me. And guess what? They're getting fed. So they're sleeping on the ground. They may not have shelter, but those are their choices, right? That's free will. When it comes to children, where are their parents? Their parents starving too. That doesn't have you can put everything solely on God. Oh, why is this? Why is the building burning? Why is people why is it war? Why is it this? God, why God made it war? Why God did this? Why God did it? You challenge God. You continue to challenge God. You said 10,000 children every single day. What makes you think I don't know the Bible? I didn't say you didn't know the Bible. What I said is you're challenging the Bible. The devil knew the Bible pointed back, and he challenged it. That's why he ended up where he was at. He was closer to the Bible. He know the Bible pointed back. Not saying you the devil, but I'm just saying you can put these things on. Whoa, God didn't do this. God didn't do that. Nope. I'm challenging your argument. I don't believe your God exists. That's fine. I'm not gonna challenge you because it's not for me to challenge you. I can't make you believe something you don't believe, right? I'm not gonna do that. But y'all, I came on here to what's the trailer? To say I'm happy about this. And I love conversation. I love to talk. So I'm ready for it. I'm ready for it all. Exactly. What do you believe in? He said he don't believe, he said he don't believe in anything. So I mean, there's nothing to really challenge. Be right back, Lewis. I'm going to he's the one fucking here. Okay, sorry y'all. I'm back. Conversation is good. Continue to study. Show yourself approved. I believe in a lot of things. I want to believe in many true things. Okay. I gotta make sure I got my key, y'all. Ain't going nowhere without my keys. You're wrong. My God has been his existence through history and can't even be explained why you honestly can't believe he was. Something you said makes me think you don't care for the truth, that no matter what you change, you won't change your mind if there's evidence and truth. Yeah, then and that's the thing. The reason my mind can't be changed is because again, like I told you, I know what he's done for me. I don't know what he's done for you or who has done that for you, but I know that you are able to text, you're able to see, you're able to speak, you're able to do all the things you're doing right now. You have a very advanced mind. So whoever gave you that, I don't know. Maybe your parents, whoever gave it to you. You know what I'm saying? Or whatever you believe in. But the thing about it is you have it's given to have your own opinion. What I can do for you is challenge you on what you're saying because you believe in what you believe in. Like I said, I know what God did for me. I can't tell you what He's doing for you, but I know we have evidence that He's done many for people, not just me. Those kids can't do anything about that. You know what I'm saying? That's it. But if the bad things are proof of no God, then what the good things are? Yeah, what are good things? That's a good question, Miss Nixie. Give me what evidence though? What evidence? Because you weren't in those times. So what evidence can you give that these things that God is not that's the question. Like what evidence can you give? You're giving evidence from what? The Bible, right? You know the Bible. What made you want to go look into what made you want to read the Bible? Because you can script it very well. What made you want to read the Bible? What made you get the understanding of reading the Bible? What caught your interest in the Bible? Did you believe and now you don't believe? Or you're just talking about the children of the 10,000 children to be able to argue down with somebody that believes in the Lord? Because good things happen, bad things happen. That's the world, right? That's the world. That's the world we live in. Look around yourself in creations. It didn't just appear. Exactly. It didn't just appear. But how are y'all doing today? How are y'all doing? I never said bad things are proof of no God. No, what are the good things proof of? Because you're saying that God let this happen. Those are bad things. God let the children starve. All these every day children are starving. So what are the good things that God has done? Oh, again, there's no God. But what does the what do the good things come from? Since God are doing the bad things, is God doing the good things or that's somebody else doing the good things? Prove it's a creation and how the creation point towards a specific God. You're not answering the question though. You going back on again your ideal thought. What?
are the good things? Who does the good things? Since God does the bad things, right? Because you're saying if there's a God and allowing these things to happen, then who does the good things? Oh, you answer someone else? Okay. God's most beautiful quality is love, and He gives us that capability. Amen. Amen. But I understand. Trust me, I've had these conversations since I was a child about, people and their beliefs and, what they do believe, what they don't believe. And I decided, I don't want to challenge nobody on their belief. You believe in what you believe in. I can't challenge you on that. I can't fight you on that. You know what I'm saying? I know that what I have to do to, get into the heaven gates. And I know what He has done for me, so I have no choice but to believe. Well, I have a choice, but I choose to believe. Some will live their entire life and decide not to believe. That's not me. My thoughts are that you are saying God was helping you and interacting with you to protect you. That's why I said He's protecting you. Why is He feeding them? Yeah, I know why you asked the question, but again, though, He's not just doing these things for me, though. You know what I'm saying? He's not just doing these things for me. I can't tell you. It's Pete, and I know you've had more conversations with more than just me, right? But He's not just done these things for me. Again, this is not a perfect world, right? It's been times, and God has done things for me, right? But in all instant, things has happened to me too. I have lost children. It's things that don't happen to me, but I don't blame it on God. You know, so I mean, you can't, right? You can't. So you believe in miracles? Yes, I do. I barely so do. Because if it's not a miracle, then what is it? Science? What is it? It just happened, right? People go play scratch off and do all these things every day, and I'm just giving an example. They do all these things every day, and they end up winning, right? That just happened, right? While all them children are still starving though, right? So I mean, you got a good argument, but the thing about it is, I can't argue with you about it. Are miracles that which cannot be attributed to the natural world, and if miracles exist, why does God allows ignore the mathematics? Yeah, and that's the thing. It's not mathematics though. It's not mathematics. It's mathematics to you, but it's not mathematics in reality. You know what I'm saying? Like everything that you can, recite and speak about is more than mathematics. God always ignoring, but He's here. But you're being like the thing. That's the thing. You're saying about things that all went wrong. What about the good things? Who did that? Who did the good things? Why do all the miracles have to be natural explanations? You are all over the place, and it's not even funny. Look, please, because he's still here for me to argue. I respect it. Uh, but yeah, y'all, I am going to be hosting a podcast. I'm Aaliyah, but my podcast is Beyond the Surface. I'll be creating content, real conversations, real connections. Um, I would love to interview anyone. I have openings for anyone. I will need your email, so that's how we can communicate and do all the things. And stay tuned if you want to subscribe to me. Please subscribe so you can, get more, learn more about me, get comfortable with me. The interview is basically about your success, or you can tell your story, whatever your story is. So, what's a miracle to you? What do you believe a miracle is? Or what do you believe? Where do you think good things come from? Like, how do you believe that wherever you are, or whatever you're doing, or whatever your car? the food that you have, all these things. How do you believe you have these things? What makes you feel like, you know, you too. Thank you for supporting me. I appreciate it. I hope you were able to subscribe and I hope you come back. Um, you know, this I started off, because I know what God has done for me and I'm gaining a closer relationship with God. So I appreciate you coming in, wanting to support me. Um, in the mornings, I will be live. I will be doing a daily devotional, um, speaking more of the Lord. I gotta figure this YouTube thing out to where I can have, many more connections if I'm able to, because I'm coming from TikTok. So I know on TikTok you were able to bring people up, talk to them like, face to face. It was more of a realer connection. I have to figure those things out. I know I have to get like a laptop or a desktop to do a lot of the things, but I'm ready. This is amazing. Look, I don't fight. I'll try to stay far away from fighting anybody on anything, but I love conversation. So this is going to be good. I'm excited and I will be back. I will be back probably around lunchtime. I'm going to get breakfast right now. So I'll probably be back around lunch. And uh-oh. Yeah, y'all. So subscribe if you're watching. Subscribe. Stay tuned. This is just the beginning. And I love y'all. Have a good day.